Hey guys, so this is the first video in our top 10 series. We're going to do top 10 baby must-haves, products that our kids loved that we could not live without.
So the first one is the swing slash bouncer. I don't even remember. I think I had the Bright Starts one, or Stars.
Bright Stars.
Is it Bright Stars?
Yeah.
No, there's one called Bright Starts.
Really?
I don't know. It was Ingenuity something.
I had that one.
The bluey one with the...
Well, it was a different color, but yeah.
Well, she had the blue one, and it had like the little slot. I can put a picture. Or you can put your phone and like plug it in so it can play music for them.
Oh, that's cool.
I personally didn't like that swing, but swings in general were fantastic. Like, I don't know how I would have got through the first 2 weeks without it. She's now almost 6 months, and we have not used it, and I actually got rid of it about a month and a half ago because there's just no point in having it when it's never getting used. Oh, and the bouncer. You can just find a basic bouncer. You don't need like an automatic bouncer. No. They sell ones now that naturally bounce.
That's what we had.
It's a waste of money because you're going to naturally want to bounce them harder or faster or slower than the actual machine does.
Yeah, the one Keegan and Maya shared, it had two functions, so it would like start just do, and then it would be like woo, and then it was like it's like what? What child wants to friggin' fly up to the ceiling?
Hang on to it.
We never used it. We just kind of pretty much used it for, okay, I need to set you down for a second and go do something.
Yeah.
So our second product, Mariah used this one more than I did, but it's the baby carrier.
This one is just the Snuggly. It's just a basic baby carrier. They do sell ones that are like harder and more sturdy on the bottom, but I found those ones were really uncomfortable on me just because I'm not like a twig, so they weren't comfortable. But this one I found she was really comfortable in. I do like this can flip over, kind of like this, and she is forward facing now, but she can face you, so it's nice to have, and you can get all your cleaning done and maybe do your makeup if she doesn't need the brushes. So
we had, Dan and I had the Ergo. A lot of people I talked to raved about the Ergo, and honestly, I thought it was, almost $100. I think that's a little ridiculous, and I could not put it on by myself. Like, to get the back buckle done up, like, because you have to, like, lay it down on the bed while it's clipped around your waist, put your child in it, hold it up to you. You need someone to do that buckle up. I could not use it unless Dan was home, and really, unless you have the infant insert, which is another $20, $30, you can't really use it in the beginning. And I think I wore Maya maybe 5 times, like, no joke, just a handful of times, and Keegan once or twice when I went out. It wasn't worth the money at all.
I honestly think that when you go to buy a carrier, it shouldn't be an expensive one. Like, yeah, they're nice to have, and yeah, they look good because that's what a lot of it is. But a basic one, like I think I got this one on Kijiji used for like $5. Like, you can't go wrong. Like, yeah, it has a few spots on it, but like, come on. I washed it. It's clean. It's fine. My baby's gonna drool all over it anyways, so who cares? As long as it's like good for you, and make sure you try them on with your baby before you buy, because if you get one and it's uncomfortable, you will not use it, and it'll be a huge waste of your money.
Yeah. So the third product neither of us could live without are zipper sleepers. I don't even understand why they make newborn 0 to 3, 3 to 6 month sleepers with buttons, or snaps, whatever they are. I think it's really inconvenient. It's a pain in the ass when you're trying to change their diaper in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I like the zipper more for now. Like, I didn't mind the buttons when Sophia was little, more because when she was in the NICU, they had to leave the one arm out because of all the IVs she had, and I found that was much easier than trying to keep the zipper up and not poking her. So the buttons were nice when she was in the NICU. Whether that's the same when they're out, I don't know, because I just switched straight to zippers almost all the time. And now that she's almost 6 months and she's rolling so much, you just want to like put her in it and zip her up. Yeah. Get it on. So the next one on our list is swaddle blankets, and I just grabbed 2 of the ones that I had. They're not technically swaddle blankets. You can get the actual swaddle blankets that do have the Velcro, and I did have them, but I don't know where they are right now because I personally didn't use them. She used them all the time. So anyways, I'll just talk about this, and then Chris, I can talk about the actual swaddle blankets. Mainly when she was born, I used receiving blankets. This is just a Carter's basic receiving blanket. The only complaint I have about the Carter's receiving blankets is they are not square. Try to swaddle a new baby in a rectangle. It's so freaking difficult, but it worked. And these ones are like kind of stretchy, but not super stretchy, and they're not like baking hot receiving blankets. And then this one, I'm pretty sure that it was just given to me by a friend that she used it for her sons. And it's like really stretchy, and it's just cute little fabric. And it is a little small for her now, but I did swaddle her in this up until like a month ago. And I just folded it down and like wrapped. I never did the bottom. I don't know how people do that when babies get taller. I don't know. I always felt like the bottom just fell out or would get tangled around her legs.
So believe it or not, we swaddled Maya every night until she was 11 months old in a size small, medium, summer infant swaddle like wrap.
You should tell them how big Maya was when she was born.
She was 9 pounds 3 ounces.
So imagine 11 months in a small, medium.
She fit. It was fantastic. But yeah, it's the only way we could keep her asleep. With Keegan, I tried the same swaddle blankets, the summer infant, like swaddle sack, whatever. Tried that in the beginning. He just didn't like it, so we bought from a baby store downtown here. They're called Lulu Joe swaddle blankets, and they remind me of cheesecloth. They're really breathable. They don't sweat, but you can wrap them really tight, and they can't. I mean,
are they like muslin? Is that what they're called, muslin cloth?
Yeah. They're really expensive. I think it was almost $20 just for one, and I think that's a little excessive, but it worked. We don't swaddle him anymore. It was probably just his newborn stage that we swaddled. Okay, so the next on our top 10 list, I absolutely love, they're the Robies. I buy Keegan's and Maya's at Carter's, Bonnie Togs, Oshkosh, whatever you want to call it. I like them because for baby shoes, I feel like all the crib shoes that they sell, yeah, they go on, but they come right back off super easy, and it's a waste of $20, $30. These ones I like because they're like a moccasin and they have the rubber band, so once they go on, they're like, they can't kick them off their feet, and Keegan, that's what he's good at. So, and they have lots of sizes. I think they go up to the 24 months, which is size 5 or 6, I believe, so yeah.
Okay, so the next on our list is definitely a pacifier, and they are kind of one of those things that you either love them or you hate them, or you hate them because you think you should hate them.
Yeah.
I personally feel it makes my baby comfortable, and she was in the NICU, so they did, like, I chose, when she was first born, no pacifiers. I was like, I don't want a pacifier, I want to breastfeed and whatever, and they came to me and they said, listen, like, it's a stress reliever, it actually helps them to sleep, it helps them to grow better, to be healthy, and to make sure that they're calmer, because it is very stressful, you know, being born. I can't imagine. Well, you know, like, can you imagine being, I guess we've done it, but I mean, yeah, like being inside somewhere and then being shoved out without your choice is scary. Yeah. So we did have pacifier, and she did just have one of the hospital ones. I'm pretty sure everybody gets one of those orange ones. Oh, well, I just the NICU thing. I don't know, but they gave her like a little orange one, and I still have it somewhere. And you can actually stick your finger into the actual soother part, so it makes it harder.
Soothy ones?
Yeah, but it was like a better brand. It was like a good rubber. So anyways, now we use the Event orthodontic ones, or whatever they're called. They just look like this.
Same brand that we used with Maya and Keegan. Maya is 2. She has one at night. Her first birthday rolled around and we took it away. It was, you can only have it in your crib, so during the day if she needed it, she'd ask to go to bed. She could lay there for however long she needed. That was fine. When Keegan was born and Keegan was given a soother, everything went to hell. She had to have it 24/7. If we left the house, she had to have it. If it wasn't, she took Keegan's. It was awful. So we just got her back on, you can only have it in bed, and if you must have it during the day, go to bed. So.
Yeah, and I think with soothers, I think it's one of those things you just kind of have to talk about, because don't let anybody bully you against it. If you have tried a soother and are afraid to take your baby or child out because they're using a soother, don't. Because you are your own parent, and if something works for you, regardless what other people think about it, do it. Because that's your child. And have you ever seen a 10-year-old walking around with a soother in their mouth? No. And I get that maybe it causes them issues or something, but that's something to speak to a dentist about and not have your aunt or your friend bitch at you regarding your decisions. Just do what suits you and your baby.
Yeah, they give it up eventually. They'll do it on their own. I mean, even now we notice Maya, sometimes she'll have it and she'll just toss it on the couch or whatever, and she doesn't want it.
Yeah.
So eventually she'll give it up and it won't be a fight. I'm not going to put her in tears all the time because everybody says she should be a big girl.
Okay, so the next on our list is a noise machine. This is just personally one that we have both used. He's called the Sleep Sheep. I got him at Sears, or actually my mom got him for me at Sears, and I don't even remember how much he was. He wasn't excessive, but it's not like he's pricey. And he just has like this little box down here, and I would play him for you, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's like so dead. Oh! Oh my gosh! Okay, he's not dead. Can you hear that? So he has just like 4 different settings. He has 4 different settings. He has heart, rain.
Oh my gosh.
Your hubby is calling. He's by Cloud B. He is adorable. He just looks like this, and he has a little, whatever, music box in the back of him. He sings like he's got like the nature sounds and like the heart and the rain and the ocean and the whale, which, ooh, like I don't know why I would want my kid. I don't know.
But I do think it's like one of those things you should have.
Yes.
Like, you may not like it, but you should have it for your kid. So the number 9 actually is the Jolly Jumper. The one, I know a lot of people have the one that hangs from the doorway there. We have the one that's on the frame. It's by Jolly Jumper. Maya, she liked it. Keegan, oh my God, loved it. That kid lived in it. He would just...
Did he just grow out of it? Is that what happened? Like he's just too big for it now?
He just didn't, he got to the point where he just didn't want to be in it. Maybe because we put him in it all the time. Because it's just so convenient. He could just bounce all his energy out. We'll insert a picture if by chance you don't know what we're talking about. $60 at Sears, I believe, is what we paid. You need one. Like it's, you can fold it up and
the funny thing is you kind of know you need one. Like I don't have one yet. I'm working on it. I'm kind of waiting till Christmas because I feel like her grandmother is going to buy her one. So I don't want to go out and get one, but once you like put them in their exerciser and you start seeing them like bounce, you're like, we need a Jolly Jumper.
Yeah. So number 10, I'm more at this point than Mariah is, but definitely you need an educational TV show, movie, series, something that just captures their attention for when you need to cook, you need to clean, you need something so you're not just throwing them in their crib or their playpen or whatever. Maya loved the Baby Einstein, not the Little Einsteins TV show, the actual old school Baby Einstein that you can buy or you can find it on YouTube. And Keegan is loving Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and it's driving me crazy. We bought season 4 on the Xbox and just, God, I could like recite each episode.
Oh my
it's ridiculous.
goodness.
And another thing, it's not top 10, but I just wanted to talk about it if you want to show those.
Okie dokie.
There's a small company out of Toronto called Dapper Jacks, and she makes leggings, headbands, bandanas. The quality is amazing. If you haven't purchased from her, you need to. It's so reasonable. The leggings are $25. Keegan also has the gray stag leggings. They wash, they dry, like they don't change their shape. They're perfect for when your kids are teething the bibs because they go with anything. They catch the drool, and if it gets soaked in drool, you just take it off and put a new one on.
And I put Sophia's one on as early as, I think she was like 3 months when I first sent you that picture.
Yeah.
She was like 3 months old, and it was like big, like it would sit kind of in front of her face a little bit, but she loved it because she can actually like grab it and suck on it, and I really liked it because they don't like soak all the way through. Like they really have to work to get.
Yeah, you could even just like reverse it.
Yeah, yeah, they're really nice.
But I will link her shop, or I'll list her shop, her Etsy shop below. She has an Instagram, so check it out, Dapper Jacks.
And sometimes she has sales, so that's nice.
Yeah, your little one needs this stuff. Yeah. So I think we're so over this.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the end of the video. This is like number 4? I don't know. We filmed a lot of videos today.
Yeah, we filmed, this is our 3rd video today.
In like 2 hours. We've done good. Yeah. And my camera's died 3 times, so. Yeah. That's good.
But this was our first video in the top 10 series. I think the next one we will do is probably more geared for the moms. Like, well, obviously this one was too, but like mother products that
that's for yourself.
Yeah, just
For yourself.
you need some you time. So regardless of who you are. So
so that one we'll probably have up in a week or two. So keep an eye for that. And if you have a top 10 series you want to see, maybe just comment it down below for us and maybe we'll do it. You never know. Or maybe we've already planned it, or maybe we've already filmed it.
Or you can also DM us on our Instagram.
We'll link that down below.
Just a little bit more personal.
WanderingWithLittles. So that's the end of this video, and we will catch you next time.
Yeah.